Kiwanayobi, it's Nichi. Today is January 26, 2025, here in Pacifica, California. 12 miles south of San Francisco, MedakaMetal style. It's 42.52 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 5 to 11 degrees Celsius over here. Outdoors. Let me take a real quick sip. I just got back from Nick, so I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I figure I'll bring my babies. I love these babies. So I have been getting requests like asking like what is a bad Medaka and all that. And here's an example of a bad Medaka over here. That being said, like they're my beautiful babies, and actually like as a pet, like I shouldn't even say as a pet, but to me, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? But that being said, like you would never use these beautiful babies as the pairs, right? Like the males or the females that you want to transcend the next generation just because they're deformed. But that being said, because they are deformed, it doesn't mean that they're not beautiful. They're beautiful. To me, like these are my babies. These are my beautiful babies. So to illustrate what's wrong with the three that I have over here, like look at the back over here. It has a huge hump, right? So when you have physical deformities like this with a hump, with a bent back, it's really hard to get rid of that because that DNA will transcend to the next generation. I think I brought a few that has that kind of typical trait over here. But what am I trying to say here today? They are the babies that you keep as pets, as your basic buddies, you know, that you want to see every day because they're very like they have character, right? They look abnormal. They are your babies. And then when you want to breed your next generation, you have your other selections that do not have any type of like body deformities and all that stuff. So man, Nick's does the body good, man. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm just rambling on. Let me see if I could get a top view with this glare. Let me see. A lot of people or Medakas are appreciated from the top view. From the top view, you can't even tell if they have any like irregularities. And again, that is why it's so important to view them from the side when you want to choose your males and females for breeding season and all that stuff. All right, most of the time I do this spontaneously, so like maybe it doesn't make sense and all that stuff. But I gotta think. Oh well, let me just take a real quick sip. This goes out to the newest member. Okay, Razorback-san, domo arigatou gozaimasu. You are officially a Medaka head, and I sent the sticker on your way, so on the way. So hopefully you have the sticker and all that. I have to prepare to go back to Tokyo. I'm going to Tokyo in February, so in about a week and a half. So I got to prep my Medaka tanks and all that. But again, look how beautiful this one is. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder, per se. Stylistically, formation-wise, I can't use this as the next breeding pair or whatnot, but beauty-wise, man, I love these boys and girls. Oh boy. Today's a Sunday, right? So whenever I go to Nick's, man, it just kind of knocks me up. But this sip right here goes to Rocky's Garage-san. Domo arigato. Fire Hop-san. Domo arigato. And H-san. Domo arigato. It seems like every single time. Let me see if this is going to zoom for me. All right, let me see if it'll stabilize. Hopefully that is stabilizing. Nico's Fish-san, domo arigato for this beer. Mr. Andy Yo-san, domo arigato for this beer. Lauren Marshall-san for this beer. I salute you like AC/DC style. And Nicola-san, domo arigato, all the way from Canada. Oh yeah. I used to live in Toronto, Canada, Mississauga back in the late 70s. I miss that dear place, man. It was freezing as hell, but all right, so I figure I will like I don't know, like visualize some of the formations of these medakas that are not suitable for breeding. Because of their deformities and all that. It doesn't mean that they are not beautiful, because they are. To me, they're most beautiful, but it's just something that you want to not utilize as the breeding pairs moving on to the next generation. I'll start bringing out more of the different variations of deformed medakas that have deformities, I guess, that you don't want to keep for your breeding pair. But all right, enough of me. So all you medaka heads out there, domo arigato. Foxsake-san, Lindsay Tank-san, Nino Franklin-san, Jan Nolta-san, Christian Aquino-san, Mr. Gold Arm-san, Niels Hansen-san, Mr. 10, local buddy, Cameron Kilmer, Icky's Aquatic-san, Les DL-san, and Phil Cam-san. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Gotta prepare. By the way, I have a question. So, all right, for the raffle and all that, I'm going back to Japan. So, tell me the type of stuff that you would like to see that we cannot get over here for medakas and over that and all that stuff over in Japan. I'll based on that, I'll start looking for some stuff while I'm over there. Again, I don't want to do stuff that is readily becoming available here in the USA. I want to look for stuff that's not, to make it special and to make it available here in the US. And on the other hand, I shouldn't say other hand, aside from the giveaway, I would like to distribute stuff that all you medaka heads would want to purchase over here in the US that we currently do not have available in the USA. So if there's something that you think, it could be Tamo, it could be containers, it could be containers. It's a little difficult because I have to bring it back over here. So space-wise, right? Takes a lot of space. So something that is compact, like a Tamo is something that is very compact. Like Tamo's like this, right? I could literally bring hundreds of them if I wanted to in a small box, just because it's all compact. When I said Tamo is a net that's specially made for medakas, there are so many companies or brands out there that make this. But the perfect one like this, the lightness, the type of wood, the type of mesh, and most important, like the depth, right? Until you use these, you'll never know like what's too shallow. Some are too tight, right? The net's too tight where you scoop up the Medaka and they just fly out. Some are too deep where you scoop them out and it's really hard to dump them into the next container. There's a certain perfection when it comes to the elasticity of the mesh and the depth of the mesh. I think a lot of people just think it's just like a net, but it's not. It's just scientific. It's freaking there's a lot that goes into designing Tamos. I would say that there's so many Tamos out there where I've used and I just said, man, I'll never use this one again just because it's unusable. But certain ones just like gravitate. The perfect mesh, the perfect weight, the perfect grip, the wood. And it's friggin' awesome. So I don't know. There's a lot of things that we don't have over here in the US, but I just don't know what the need is for a lot of products, meaning what are a lot of people like wanting to try out or observe. So, oh boy, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but all right. So enough of me. MedakaMetal is where I can be found on Instagram. Just got to get prepared for me to go to Japan. Again, right now, these are my babies. They're freaking fugly, meaning they'll never be the parents of the next generation, but I love these babies. They look very unique to me, and they are... You have hundreds of Medakas, but these are the ones that I friggin' love. So, all right. All right, over and out, MedakaMetal style. Oh yeah. The zoom isn't zooming in with the focus, but oh yeah. Nice long fin over here. These are the metal riffs. Offsprings of the metal riffs. So, Gen 2. Yeah. All right. Oh boy. All right. We'll do it again next time. どうもありがとうございます。MedakaMetal out.